Hello, beautiful people. So, pardon the state, the attire. I'm about to go to bed, but I've had a very emotional day. I had acupuncture. Chewy, do you want to come over and say hello? Then come over and say hello. I'm not walking over or there all the way. I'm in my underpants, okay? So you can come here, or you have to be quiet for a minute, okay? So I've had an extremely emotional day for reasons that are probably all in my head. Chewy, I mean it. Hold on. I had to go get him. So, Chewy Claus and I, or Santa, what is it? We're calling you Chewy Claus? Yeah, Chewy Claus. Okay. We had a pretty rough day. I went to acupuncture. You know, nothing bad happened today, just emotionally was really rough for me, and I'm not quite sure why. But I had to go to acupuncture, which I actually love. My doctor is one of the coolest people I know. Most of my doctors are amazing people that I wish I could hang out with, but, you know, they're my doctors. So, but acupuncture it's about 50 miles away. And so, Ray drove me and Chewy, and we went to acupuncture, and Chewy slept while they waited in the parking lot for about the 45 minutes it takes. And then, you know, we drove home. We had a good day, but for some reason I was very emotional. And then I got a news article. Well, actually, what happened is I saw a road sign which made me Google something, which led me down a Google hole. And the next thing you know, I was clicking on a video. I'll put it in the description below if I remember to do that. Here, go. I don't want you if you're going to be all twitchy. And it may have been... Sorry, I got dry mouth. Hold on one second. It's all these meds I got to take, I tell you. Not sponsored by anybody, but I will tell you, if you have problems with dry mouth, this is the shit, okay? I'm on so many fucking pills, it's ridiculous. And yeah, most of them are vitamins, but some of them I would literally, like, die without. A lot of them give me dry mouth. You put dry mouth on top of dry mouth on top of a, I have vasovagal syncope and anemia, so low blood pressure, not a lot of blood. And then I faint, and then my heart rate plummets. Oh, and then I go into a narcolepsy sleep attack. It's a great hibernation. Never. So, I take a lot of the medications to prevent things like that from happening. This stuff, I would die without it at this point, okay? So I went to acupuncture, totally cool guy. I told him about what I was doing with what my Christmas presents were and how I was on the second one and I was up to the wiring and he said, "Oh my God, I gotta go get my phone. Do you got pictures of yours?" And I pulled up pictures of my little Magic Emporium. Hold on one second. Okay, so I'm told this is one of their early kits. It came with this adhesive, and not all the pieces were cut out, and some of the pieces, it would tell you to pop them out, to stand them down, but not when they're where they went. So it wasn't a perfect one, but I'm pretty sure this was one of the ones on clearance, and I figured it out, and it's wonderful. So this is the first one I did. This is Kiki's Magic Emporium, and yeah, has an LED. Oh, and it's got hanging signs. It's got these little tiny hooks. They said it came with wire. I had to bend the hooks, then bend them into like little attachments. Sorry about that. I had some not dry mouth hit a part of my screen, and it was setting off a feature which was stopping the recording. On top of that, the dog wouldn't shut up, like, and was getting loud about it. And I may be cursed. It's not letting me do this. But anyhow, I gotta make this quick. Okay, so I'm making these things. My doctor's making a wasp. So we're both into like building tiny things, like out of like the little tiny models. He's on the metal ones that are kind of like the steampunk bugs and stuff. I started on the non-steampunk, cheapo, bend them yourself dinosaurs and insects. So then I went to the nicer metal bendies, and now I'm up to, you know, this. So the second one's coming together much cleaner because it's got better instructions, better quality. It's less of the cut this toothpick into 3 pieces and would turn it into a chair. They actually give you like molded pieces in the newer ones. So, but this is Kiki's Magic Emporium. So it's a little glue stringy, but my brother always did models I never got to. Anyway, my acupuncturist, coolest guy. We both do the same sort of weird hobbies. But on the way back, I passed a road. This road led me down a Google hole, which led me to a video, which I'm going to link in the description below, because of that video, I may have realized that I might already have funding for what I want to do, for the people I want to help. And if that is true, then this will be one of the many tests that I put it through to see if I do, in fact, have funding for what I want to do, my trip to India, to help these wonderful people who don't see their true value because of societal oppression, and to hopefully meet my family for the first time. My conditions would limit me to visiting them at their homes, except for the months of, well, December and January, and I don't even think I could get the paperwork for that in time. But if this is what I think it potentially might be, and it's, I've studied the geology of the area. It's entirely possible. So, I have a can of pineapple. And even though it's late, if I am correct, if it passes this test, I'm going to celebrate by eating this entire can of pineapple, because that is candy to me at this point with my diet. So, on top of this can of pineapple, this ordinary can, crushed pineapple in pineapple juice, is magnet. If this is not magnetic, well, I don't need to say it. So, I wanted everyone to share this